Hi, I'm attorney Dave Buckley. When you've been hurt in a car accident and you are brought to the emergency room, the emergency department, the acute care center, the walk-in clinic, or wherever you wind up going to in the moments after getting in a car accident, the person taking your registration information at the medical facility will think they've hit the jackpot when they find out that you've been involved in a car accident. And the reason for that is because they will see the opportunity, they meaning the hospital staff member taking your intake information, um, will jump at the opportunity to tell you, we don't need your medical insurance information. Someone else caused this harm and they should pay for this and their car insurance will pay for your medical bills. We don't want your medical insurance information. Never fall for that. Always give your medical insurance information. Whether you have private health insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Harvard Pilgrim, whoever it might be, Medicare, Medicaid, TRICARE, whatever you have for medical insurance coverage, you need to give it to that person taking your information, or if you're giving it to the registration person on behalf of somebody else, make sure they have that information to bill. And the reason for that is this: hospitals, medical care facilities, places that provide health care treatment have contracts with Medicare, Medicaid, and all the other private health insurance companies. And the deal that they strike is this: the insurance companies will say, we will process the claims for our insureds on a timely manner, and we will pay you in a timely manner. But we're not going to pay you the full retail rate of what you're charging for that prompt service that we promised to provide. So if, for instance, the local hospital charged $100 for an x-ray, you fell off your skateboard and you go to the local emergency department because you hurt your elbow, but you don't have health insurance at all, they might charge you $100 for that x-ray. But if you had health insurance, the health insurance contract would say, well, we're not paying you $100. We're not paying you that retail rate for your x-ray charges. We're going to pay you $5. That's what we're going to do, and that's how much it's going to be, and we're not going to change that. So when you're in a car accident and they know that, especially when you were either a passenger in a car, so you're not at fault, or you're not the at-fault person, that you most likely will get a financial recovery, and they're going to send you a bill directly. You might get an emergency room, an emergency department bill for $5,000. Yeah, sure. To cover the doctors and the nurses and the medicines and the imaging that you're getting, the x-rays, the CT scans, the MRIs. Yeah, they're going to send you that bill for full retail rate. And they're not going to bill your insurance company, because why? They don't have your medical insurance information. That's a bill you're going to be possibly stuck with if your lawyer isn't savvy enough to know better, or if you're trying to go this alone, or even if you're not going to file a claim against somebody. All of a sudden you get this bill going, why do I have this? That's why you have it. They're trying to do an end around. They're trying to avoid having to pay the contract price for the services they provided. So my recommendation is always, when you go to an emergency room or someplace providing medical services for an injury that just occurred as a result of a car accident, always provide your medical insurance card and make sure they take the information down. When you sign anything, make sure they have that information.